What if I told you that one of the hardest and fastest growing plants on Earth could be transformed into towels so soft that they're used in luxury hotels and premium homes around the world? It sounds almost impossible, yet every single day, enormous factories process mountains of bamboo through a fascinating journey involving giant industrial machines, precision engineering, and advanced textile technology. But what really happens inside these factories? And how does a rigid bamboo stalk become a silky soft fabric you'll use every day? Today, we're taking you behind the scenes to reveal every step of this incredible transformation, from towering bamboo forests to the finished towels and bed linen shipped across the globe. At sunrise, vast bamboo forests come alive as harvesting teams prepare for another busy day. Stretching across rolling hills and fertile valleys, these plantations contain millions of mature bamboo stalks, each carefully monitored before harvesting begins. Unlike traditional hardwood trees that may take decades to mature, bamboo grows remarkably fast, with some species capable of growing nearly a meter in a single day under ideal conditions. Even more impressive, bamboo naturally regenerates from its underground root system after harvesting, allowing responsibly managed plantations to continue producing new stalks year after year. This unique characteristic has made bamboo one of the world's most valuable renewable resources for modern manufacturing, but not every bamboo stalk is suitable for making soft textiles. Experienced forestry specialists carefully inspect each plantation, selecting only mature stalks that have reached the ideal age, density, and fiber quality. Younger shoots remain untouched, allowing the plantation to continue growing naturally. Every harvesting decision directly affects the quality of the final fabric, making this one of the most important stages in the entire production process. As the morning sun rises higher, powerful harvesting equipment moves through the plantation. Industrial cutting machines make clean, precise cuts close to the ground while protecting the underground root system that will generate the next generation of bamboo. Within seconds, towering green stalks that have spent years growing naturally are gently lowered onto collection racks. Skilled workers quickly remove branches and leaves before organizing the long bamboo poles into perfectly aligned bundles. Every bundle is inspected for straightness, diameter, and overall condition before receiving a digital tracking label that follows it throughout the entire manufacturing journey. Although bamboo appears incredibly strong from the outside, hidden beneath its tough outer shell lies something far more valuable: natural cellulose fibers. These microscopic fibers will eventually become soft yarn, but extracting them requires some of the most advanced machinery found in the textile industry. At this stage, however, the bamboo still looks exactly as it did in the forest, making it almost impossible to imagine the luxurious towels and bed linen it will eventually become. Once enough bamboo has been harvested, enormous hydraulic loaders carefully lift the bundles onto specialized transport trucks designed to carry exceptionally long loads. Every truck is loaded according to strict weight limits, ensuring safe transportation while maximizing efficiency. Before leaving the plantation, digital inventory systems record every shipment, allowing the factory to monitor incoming raw materials in real time. Sophisticated logistics software coordinates dozens of truck movements throughout the day, ensuring the production facility receives a constant supply of fresh bamboo without unnecessary delays. As the convoy of trucks travels toward the factory, the scale of the operation becomes increasingly clear. Hundreds of tons of freshly harvested bamboo move along highways every day, connecting remote plantations with highly automated processing facilities. Inside each truck lies the beginning of a remarkable industrial transformation that few people ever witness. Hours later, the first trucks arrive at the factory gates, where another carefully controlled process begins. Before unloading can even start, every shipment passes through multiple inspection checkpoints. Digital weighbridges record the exact weight of each truck while quality inspectors verify the condition of the bamboo and compare every shipment against the factory's production schedule. Only after passing these inspections are the trucks allowed to enter the receiving yard. Towering hydraulic cranes immediately begin unloading thousands of bamboo poles onto massive automated conveyor systems. The bamboo moves slowly through the receiving area while high-resolution cameras and laser scanners inspect each bundle for size, straightness, and visible defects. Any material that fails to meet the factory's quality standards is automatically separated, ensuring that only premium bamboo continues into production. At this point, the bamboo has successfully completed its journey from the forest to one of the world's most advanced textile processing facilities. But despite everything you've seen so far, the real transformation hasn't even begun. In the next stage, these giant bamboo poles will disappear into enormous industrial machines that crush, chip, and completely reshape the material, unlocking the hidden cellulose fibers that make unbelievably soft towels and luxurious bed linen possible. As the freshly harvested bamboo enters the factory, its appearance remains almost unchanged: long, rigid stalks stacked neatly on automated conveyors. But within the next few minutes, these towering poles will undergo one of the most dramatic transformations in the entire manufacturing process. Before any fibers can be extracted, the bamboo must first be cleaned, measured, and reduced into smaller pieces. Every conveyor is synchronized with digital control systems that regulate the speed of the production line, ensuring a continuous flow of raw material without interruption. Overhead scanners automatically measure the diameter and length of each stalk, while sensors identify any sections that are cracked, damaged, or unsuitable for textile production. Any defective pieces are diverted from the main line, ensuring only high-quality bamboo continues through the process. The selected bamboo now enters an industrial washing system. Powerful jets of pressurized water remove dirt, dust, leaves, and any remaining organic residue collected during harvesting and transportation. Rotating cleaning drums scrub the outer surface while filtration systems continuously recycle and purify the wash water, reducing waste and improving efficiency. By the time the bamboo exits the washing line, every stalk is clean and ready for mechanical processing. Next comes one of the loudest and most impressive stages inside the factory. Massive industrial chippers, equipped with razor-sharp rotating blades, begin slicing the bamboo into thousands of uniform chips every minute. Thick poles that were once strong enough to support construction scaffolding disappear into the machines almost effortlessly, emerging seconds later as small wood-like fragments. The precision of this stage is critical because consistent chip size allows the following processes to operate more efficiently. Oversized pieces are automatically recirculated for additional cutting, while perfectly sized chips continue along. Although the bamboo has now been reduced to small chips, it still contains lignin, hemicellulose, and other natural compounds that bind the fibers together. To produce soft textile fibers, the factory must separate the valuable cellulose from these surrounding materials. The chips are transferred into large stainless steel processing vessels, where carefully controlled treatment begins. Depending on the manufacturing method, the cellulose may be extracted through mechanical, chemical, or combined industrial processes. Temperature, pressure, and processing time are monitored continuously by computerized control systems to ensure consistent quality while protecting the integrity of the cellulose fibers. As the process continues, the rigid bamboo structure gradually breaks down, releasing the fine cellulose that will eventually become yarn. Inside enormous enclosed reactors, automated mixing systems maintain uniform conditions throughout every batch. Engineers monitor digital control panels displaying real-time data, making precise adjustments whenever necessary to maintain product consistency. What began as a hard bamboo stalk is now becoming a smooth cellulose-rich material, the foundation of every bamboo textile. Once extraction is complete, the cellulose enters multiple purification stages. Large filtration systems remove any remaining impurities while repeated washing cycles ensure the material reaches the required purity for textile production. High-speed centrifuges separate excess liquid, producing a clean cellulose pulp with a carefully controlled moisture content. Samples are taken regularly and tested in quality laboratories to verify fiber purity, consistency, and chemical composition before production is allowed to continue. At this point, the transformation is already astonishing. Just hours earlier, the material was a towering green bamboo stalk standing in a plantation. Now it has become a refined cellulose pulp, almost unrecognizable from its original. But despite this incredible change, it still isn't fabric. The most delicate and technically demanding stages are yet to come. The purified cellulose is transferred through sealed stainless steel pipelines into storage tanks, where it is carefully prepared for fiber production. Automated systems regulate temperature, viscosity, and concentration to ensure the material meets exact spinning specifications. Every parameter is monitored continuously because even small variations could affect the softness, strength, and durability of the finished towels and bed linen. Meanwhile, quality control engineers perform one final inspection before the cellulose moves to the spinning department. Advanced laboratory instruments analyze fiber characteristics with remarkable precision, confirming that every batch satisfies strict production standards. Only after passing these rigorous tests does the material receive approval for the next stage. Now, the factory is ready for what many engineers consider the true beginning of textile manufacturing. In the next phase, the purified cellulose will pass through sophisticated spinning systems that transform it into thousands of ultrafine continuous fibers so fine that it's almost impossible to believe they originated from a solid bamboo stalk. These delicate strands will soon become the yarn used to weave some of the softest towels and premium bed linen found anywhere in the world. The purified cellulose has now reached one of the most advanced sections of the entire factory. This is where science and engineering combine to perform what seems almost impossible, transforming a smooth cellulose material into thousands of continuous textile fibers finer than a human hair. Inside the spinning department, every process is controlled with extraordinary precision because even the smallest variation in temperature, pressure, or fiber thickness could affect the softness and durability of the final product. Before spinning begins, the cellulose is carefully blended into a uniform solution with a consistency specifically designed for fiber production. Powerful pumps transfer the material through sealed stainless steel pipelines toward rows of high-precision spinning machines operating around the clock. As the solution reaches the spinning units, it is forced through thousands of microscopic openings known as spinnerets. Each opening produces an ultrafine filament, and together they create countless continuous fibers that emerge simultaneously like silky threads. Although each individual filament is almost invisible to the naked eye, advanced sensors monitor their diameter in real time, automatically correcting any tiny variation before it becomes a defect. The newly formed fibers immediately enter controlled treatment baths, where their structure is stabilized and strengthened. This stage determines much of the fabric's future performance, including its softness, flexibility, and resistance to wear. From here, the delicate fibers pass through multiple stretching rollers that carefully align the molecular structure inside each filament. This controlled stretching increases strength while maintaining flexibility, creating fibers that are both durable and exceptionally soft. As they move through the production line, streams of warm filtered air remove excess moisture, preparing the fibers for the next operation. Large drying chambers maintain carefully regulated temperature and humidity levels, ensuring every filament reaches the exact condition required for spinning into yarn. The dried fibers are now gathered together into continuous bundles before entering automated spinning frames. High-speed machines twist hundreds of fine filaments into uniform yarn with remarkable consistency. Thousands of spindles rotate simultaneously, producing kilometers of bamboo yarn every hour without interruption. Throughout the process, laser monitoring systems constantly inspect yarn thickness, tension, and surface quality, instantly identifying any irregularity. If a defect is detected, the affected section is automatically removed while production continues without stopping the line. Once spinning is complete, the finished yarn is wound onto large cones ready for weaving. Robotic handling systems carefully transport these cones to the weaving department, where another remarkable transformation begins. At first glance, the weaving hall resembles an endless sea of automated textile machines stretching across the factory floor. Each loom is synchronized through a central computer system, allowing thousands of individual threads to work together with astonishing precision. The rhythmic movement of the machines creates an impressive display of engineering as warp and weft threads interlace at incredible speed to produce continuous rolls of fabric. Depending on the final product, the weaving pattern is adjusted to achieve different textures and performance characteristics. Towels require loops that maximize absorbency, while bed linen demands a smoother weave that feels soft and comfortable against the skin. Computer-controlled looms automatically adjust thread density, weaving speed, and tension to meet the exact specifications of each product. Cameras positioned above the looms inspect the fabric continuously, detecting even the smallest imperfections before they can spread through an entire roll. As the woven fabric leaves the looms, it still has a plain appearance and a relatively firm texture. The luxurious softness people associate with bamboo textiles has not yet developed. That transformation happens during the finishing process, where the fabric undergoes a series of specialized treatments designed to enhance its feel, appearance, and performance. Before reaching those finishing lines, however, every roll is carefully inspected under bright lighting. Skilled technicians and automated vision systems examine the material for weaving defects, loose threads. Inside the sewing hall, hundreds of advanced industrial sewing machines operate in perfect synchronization. Skilled operators oversee each workstation as reinforced stitching secures hems, decorative borders, and corner seams with exceptional accuracy. Every towel edge is finished to prevent fraying after repeated washing, while bed linen receives carefully aligned stitching that combines durability with an elegant appearance. Throughout the production floor, automated conveyors It is extraordinary to think that only a short time ago, these luxurious textiles began as rigid bamboo stalks growing quietly in a forest. Through responsible harvesting, advanced engineering, precision manufacturing, skilled craftsmanship, and strict quality control, one of nature's strongest plants has been transformed into products valued for their comfort, softness, and everyday usefulness. Behind every bamboo towel and every set of premium bed linen lies a journey that most people never see, a journey powered by innovation, technology, and thousands of carefully coordinated manufacturing steps. The next time you dry your hands with a soft bamboo towel or relax beneath bamboo bed sheets, you'll know the remarkable industrial story hidden inside every thread. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes factory journey, subscribe for more in-depth documentaries exploring how the world's most fascinating products are made, from raw materials to finished masterpieces. Thanks for watching.